Really song.
No. That time has passed. Because I
You need
know
to do that
somewhere.
again.
Do what again?
I want to hear the cookie song
The
again.
cookie song, Zero.
Oh, geez, that cookie song. When was the first time I heard that? Probably like 25 years ago. It's like, I did it all for the cookie. The cookie. So you can give me cookie and stick it in my yum. Stick it in my yum. Stick it in my yum.
Yum.
Good morning, Valhalla.
Morning, y'all.
Hold on. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Oh my God. I can't find it. Where is it? This is what I get. It's the Queen's Wave.
Yeah. So dainty and elegant.
Good morning. I know. Ooh, look, the Queen Wave. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the weekend review here on. Oh my God, I almost said it. Almost said the words that don't exist anymore because the channel's changed and we have a new thing. And yeah, what is up? Good morning. Holy crap, right off the bat, Mahogany Draw sending in $2 super. What's up, brother? He says, ready to go. You know what that means?
The
That
fingers
means
are
Mahogany is like, oh my God, Loki, send everybody over when you're done, please. Thank you.
That's
Don't
right.
even wait till you're done. Send
Don't
them
even
over
wait
now.
to send them over now. Send them over now. Right now. Right now. Do it now. I'm here streaming right here. Send them
Do
now.
All right.
Hurry, everyone, get to the chopper.
Do it now. Do it again now.
Do it again now.
One more time. Do it now.
Those
Why?
are my
Why?
cookies.
That's a lot of goddamn cookies. I mean, why? Why was I stuck in with these group of people with all the cookies? They told me to shove that cookie up his ass. Right up his ass.
Oh my God.
That's where you hit the
I
cookie.
kept this cookie up my ass for 5 years for your father.
I'll tell you what.
Can't.
That was some sticky dough. It was wedged in there. I had 17 Klingons by the time I got out.
Oh my God.
Anyway, all right, that's done.
Y'all are nasty.
Thank you for sharing that, y'all. We awake now. Who needs coffee when we got
Needs
Klingons?
That's right. Sticking cookies up the ass for 5 years.
God.
I didn't even know Klingons had asses. They would have confiscated it. The yellow bastards. Oh my God.
I just lost my taste for cookies now. Well, what other tasty snacks do you want me to ruin for you this
You
morning?
could do like a brownie cookie dough. Brownie.
No, don't touch the brownie. No.
Leave the
I tell-
Twinkies alone. Back
That's
away.
right.
You know what's funny?
Right, Dave.
Eris made the cookie brownie, the brony or whatever the fuck it's called, yesterday, and she was like, "How long should I leave it in for?" I was like, "Fuck if I know." She goes, "You've made brownies." I'm like, "I've never made brownies." She's like, "But you've had, the brownies, like the Arwyn brownies."
Of course.
And I'm
Yeah.
like,
No.
that doesn't mean I'm like fucking Baker Loki.
For a week. Because you ate the whole pan?
Mm.
I didn't make them.
Sitsy.
I don't know what
Earl's
was
doing
in
good. Earl's doing good.
cream cheese Danish. Oh, now we're talking.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody over on the Rumbles. We've got David Glenn over there, Darth Arlena, Minimus Prime. Good to see you guys. We have got a ton of people over on the YouTubes. We've got Project Storytime. Arwyn, how's Earl doing these days?
Oh, Earl
Arwyn,
is
who's
great.
Earl? You're going to have to tell us about Earl. I know about the other one, but
Well-
we don't know about Earl.
Earl, y'all, is a blacksmith. He's a baker.
Ooh.
He's comic relief. He's all these things. And if you want to know more about Earl, go to Eris's channel on Saturdays because we are talking all about Earl and
my
all of his
God.
shenanigans. And we've also decided partly he's Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. So yes, if y'all want to really get to know Earl, you got to show up at Eris's on Saturday afternoons. And you'll learn more than you ever wanted to know.
That
Loki's
scares me
Freaky-
right away.
Freaky Fridays of mischief. It'd only be Freaky Fridays if we were all like, if like Arwyn was, yeah. Anyway, Arwyn was
If we
over
all-
here.
if we all
Like
change
me and
places.
Zero,
I was
Zero,
down
Dave Bob,
there.
Dave Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
put them on top today. Let's see how long we can hold them up.
I'm a top, y'all. Yay! Wait.
Arwyn's
shit.
always
That
on top.
sounded really bad. Never
Arwyn's
mind.
always on top.
It's okay. It's all right. People know what they meant. She's on top of me too. How
Yeah,
awkward
Oh my gosh.
is that? Hey, what else can you expect on a Friday morning?
It is what it is.
Speaking of being on top, I'm just going to throw this out there. This is my lame claim to fame. You are looking at the current, reigning, defending, undisputed, and currently undefeated Mario Kart World Knockout Tour champion.
Oh my God, really? Oh, if I touch you, I would. That's awesome.
This friggin' wanker.
He
guy
needs a
here,
cookie,
gee.
y'all. Needs a
Anyway,
cookie. Well done, Zero. Congratulations.
All right.
Seriously, congratulations.
We got some stuff to show you guys this morning before we get going. First off is the Road to the Five Wizards.
oh my.
Holy crap. Arwyn's got a bedazzled rod, y'all.
Y'all,
Her rod is bedazzling.
It is, and I would. If I had this outfit, I'd fucking wear it down to the local Giant Mart every morning. I would, and they would like awe at my hat. I'm not kidding. This is gorgeous.
Where's
love this.
my wand?
Your thumbnail.
There's
This-
enough room for the cat under there too.
Yep.
Dave Bob's a blue wizard. Blue. The two blues.
The two bloozers.
I
The
shoot
two
crap
bluesies.
out of my fingertips. I don't need a wand.
he
Firebolt.
does he does shit with his mind, and he shoots fire out of his eye sockets.
Zero's over there looking at us like, fuck y'all. I'm going to eat you all one day.
Yeah, he is.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
It's
You
nice
will be the product of my spawns.
You
No,
know,
we won't, dude. You've been
I can-
snipped, Zeno, dude.
I can totally see, because it's not quite a scepter or a magic wand or whatever. It kind of looks like, what's his name's Kane was like, oh yes, I'm here to study immortality and avoid death, of course. Yes. I've stolen Peter Whalen's magical LED lit cane. Watch me as I butter the ladies' muffins nonstop.
So good. It's so good.
Muffin.
It was lovely.
Muffin.
Everybody's
shit.
muffin and muffin and muffin and muffin and muffin and.
I love this. This
That's
is
good.
just, oh my God. So,
Arwyn, how very Marge of you.
I
I was
know,
gonna
right?
say,
But there is something
not
to
right.
that.
Margie's sister.
It's, yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, she looks like the Marge's sister. Like, Arwyn is not impressed.
No, not this one. Absolutely not. Look at her. She's like, But yeah, I wouldn't mind owning a little teeny tiny percent of the Simpsons.
Yeah.
I'd be set for life.
Dave Bob's the angry chicken from Family Guy.
Hmm.
I think that's Homer's eyes.
Looks like Homer.
It kind of looks like it, yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
So good.
For all
Zero's
we
just
know,
zeroing. Everybody's
I'm-
zeroing.
just grinning at something on the TV. It kind of looks like, that Loki and Arwyn could be the grown-up versions of Bart and Lisa in that pic.
Well, I'll buy that.
I can see it.
Yeah. So good.
Oh my, I do the magic, y'all. Look at my gold trimmed head.
And your nails are gold too.
Taga, this is Xenomorph Flava Flav. I'm using this thing like, yeah, boy.
What a big medallion you have, Zero.
But how many goddamn fingers does my right hand have? Holy shit.
Oh, I know I'm looking at this and I'm like, the Necronomicon.
Right.
That's all I can think of. Is,
Oh shit. That's awesome. It's awesome. I love the texture on the cloak thing that I'm wearing. It's very nice. It looks
Yeah.
cozy.
It's a beautiful piece, actually. It's a beautiful picture.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yes.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
Dave Bob's like, I'm so badass. I only need 2 spikes.
And I
need
wear a
3.
jacket.
I don't need 3.
That's right. Oh,
Holy crap.
so good.
Wow.
Dave Bob.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, he don't play, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Dave Bob is
Damn.
not impressed.
Oh,
That's
I
awesome.
grew 2 more.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Look at the cats, y'all. The kitties. Oh my God.
She's got kitties on the titty.
I do.
She stole that suit from Mim and
Mm.
made it her own. I'll just slap some kitty nip covers on it. And we'll go.
Mm.
We're ready. Got my wine.
I love the fact that she's trying to not look like a wino by resealing the foil on the bottle when it's already half empty. No, y'all, I just bought this, I swear.
Look, and
That's
I'm so
awesome.
special that I have 5 fingers aside from my thumb.
Yep.
That is amazing.
I grew an extra one just to hold that bottle of wine. Damn, it was
Yep.
heavy.
Oh shit.
Wow.
It's my alter
Oh
ego.
my
The little red kitty. A cat.
Jesus.
Cat on the wine bottle.
the redheaded stepchild of the kitties right there.
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's my existence
Orange
half
cat.
the time.
that's
Orange cat bad.
It's a ginger. They
Always
steal
trouble
souls.
me.
oh.
Oh my God.
Woo, spin a web, brother.
Woo.
You don't want to know where that comes from.
Well,
I
if
know
it was
where that hand has been.
if it was, what is it?
Anatomically.
Anatomically correct to be coming out of your butt. So let's take that.
Oh, four-fingered hand.
Could you imagine if that was anatomically correct? Don't worry, Mary Jane. I'll save you. I'll catch you with my web.
Right? I mean, it's the, you know. Oh, that was cool.
Although I'm willing to bet if Loki shot the webs out of his hand, he would, instead of like, you know, whatever Spider-Man does, he'd be sitting there going.
Better than shooting it out his butt.
That's right.
Exactly.
Right. I bet that no. We're not doing that. Doing that.
How do you aim when you got to fire it backwards like that? That's not easy.
No. On gassy days, it's just like,
Oh
sorry.
my God!
Sorry,
Web
guys.
trailing everywhere. Well,
Sorry, I had-
Loki's been here
You'll
through
only
here
be
today.
stuck for a couple hours.
Oh my god! It's like, look, there's webs everywhere. It must have been Taco Bell night.
Oh God. Anyway.
Eris is trying to reach in and grab the keys. She's like standing there like, and I'm like, here.
Love you, Eris.
Oh, she's like mean. She said she loves you, Eris. She said, love you too, Arwyn. Good morning, everyone.
My girl.
Yeah, no shit. Bacon brownie. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Somebody's baking.
Oh my
bread.
God, it's y'all a Dega.
The amazing Spider Blaster.
Ugh.
A Dega, stop! Now it's in my head. God.
No, thank you. I'm never doing a comic book. God help me. Never gonna happen. We'd have so much weird shit around here.
Hey man, somebody would buy it. There's a lot of weirdos that would buy anything. It doesn't matter what you put on it.
This is true.
Arwyn
Someone will
would get
get a
her
kick.
powers from opening a can of like citrus 8 THC. Grows into like the 50-foot woman. Where are the brownies, y'all?
No, I actually love that idea, and it's still a better idea than that freaking superhero bitch who like got her superpowers from that time of the month. I'll
Oh, yeah,
take
it's still
opening
better
a
than that.
thing of wine or a thing of THC any day to get my superpower over them.
Could you
On Shark
imagine that?
Week, for
Oh
God's
my God.
sakes.
She'd be bursting through somebody's door like Kool-Aid man, be like, I am here to chew gummies and kick ass, y'all.
Then I'm
No, she'd be like stomping her way down the 45 in LA and see that giant donut and be like, Loki donuts. Like, oh shit.
Dunkin' Donuts, Loki, boom, 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 boom.
Oh man.
You know, the villains can wait. I need a donut break.
Her only
Shit.
known weakness is when the buzz wears off.
Oh, God, especially when they're cream-filled donuts. Y'all, those are the best. Dunkin' Donuts, cream-filled. Ugh, Krispy Kreme who? That's all I got to say. I
What
love
is up,
Dunkin'
everybody?
Donuts.
Good
Well,
morning.
performance issues. Speak for yourself. No problem. No problem.
Be like Popeye.
Right?
Oh man.
Oh,
Which,
my
y'all, he
God.
was based on a real person. I didn't know that. Popeye No Shit was based off of a real dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, did he actually eat spinach? I had to go Google that. I was fascinated. But yeah, real dude.
Well,
Just
the more you
FYI.
know.
Right?
Damn.
Oh,
On a
fun
random-
facts brought to you by brownies and gummies.
Cream-filled donuts. We lost Zero.
That's why they love. That's why she loves Twinkies. It's got
It's
the cream
true.
in the center.
Actually, Snorty's right. If it's got cream stuck in the center, I don't care if it's a donut, a brownie, a blondie, a Twinkie. It doesn't matter. Shit, sometimes I take those little icing thingies you know, with the little where you can pipe icing on cakes. I'll take one and I'll stick it in the middle of a cupcake and fill that shit up with cream and then frost it.
I
Oh,
jumped
yeah.
back into this conversation at the wrong time.
It's just better that way.
You know what? You know what amazes me is that none of these companies get this. It's almost like they don't realize what they have been doing. It's like, we don't know. Did anybody? Do we have any Whovians in here? Do we have any Doctor Who? You know, experts that love Doctor Who, watch
Not an
Doctor
expert,
Who.
but I loved it up to Capaldi. Although
okay,
Capaldi was great.
That's
no
good
shame to Capaldi, but yeah.
What the hell is this idea that like they're just going, we don't know what happened. We don't understand why it failed. Mhm. You got a guy running around that's like the real life version of what's the super green guy, Arwyn? Super green.
Oh, Ruby Rod.
Ruby Rod. You've got like
Yeah.
the real live Ruby Rod, except much gayer. Leading the show, and you wonder what the hell happened to Doctor Who. Really? We don't know. We just woke up and we had horrible ratings and we don't understand it.
And
Yeah,
then,
okay.
Yeah. And then they turn him into Rose. Oh my God, y'all. Look, at this point, I am 1,000% convinced. And unless they turn their shit around and change my mind, that companies are just determined to do what they're going to do, and they want to lose money. They want to lose money. They want to lose respect. And then to turn around and go, we didn't know. Come on now, y'all. Yes, classic.
Corbin Dallas, winner
Yes.
of the Gemini Croquet Contest.
Oh my God, Ruby Rod. He is just, yeah.
Hotter than
That
hot,
whole-
ladies. He's hot, hot, hot.
He is hot. I love that movie
Multi-pot.
so much. Colvin. It's over here, Colvin. Anyway.
So if the idea is to like act like we don't know what's going on, Marvel's doing the same thing.
Yeah,
Listen,
they are.
superhero fatigue isn't just here. It's like putting these movies in the grave. No one's Fantastic Four is not going to be some huge success. Superman is not going to be some huge success.
They're already downplaying the estimates on it right now.
All these movies are tanking, and Hollywood's like, we don't understand what happened, man. Maybe don't call all your fucking fans chuds and losers and comic book nerds, when that's what started this whole thing in the first place, is comic book nerds getting to be comic book nerds.
Yeah.
Now they can't be because they're fucking horrible, or they've got Orange Man bad syndrome, or they're on the wrong side of history, or blah, 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 blah. You have continually, Star Trek's done this, Doctor Who's done this, Marvel's done this. They've all done it. Star Wars has done it. We don't like you, and we don't want you to be a part of the fandom anymore. Okay,
Yeah.
now no one's going and watching. Why isn't anybody watching? What happened? What did we do?
Here's my thing on it. It takes a hell of a lot to black pill me on anything, personal life, professional life, whatever it is, pop culture, whatever my thing is. I always try and see the other side of things. So it takes a very long time for my patience to go, I'm done. At this point,
I have
my
personally.
patience is done. It's done. It's like you don't take things that have years and years and decades of established lore, and then people try and tell you, look, we want you to succeed, whatever the IP is. We want you to succeed. We want you to do well. Here, let's help you. And then turn around and call ISTs, OBS, whatever name under the sun. You're out of touch, new audience, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Go and enjoy your new audience. Go right ahead.
Yeah,
I'm to
all
that
five
point where
of
I'm
them.
done. I'm done.
Personally, I have stopped.
Yeah, Arlena,
going to
yes.
movies. I have stopped going to any movies. I mean, I just got out of the habit of going to the movie theater. Don't wanna
Next
go?
movie I'm going to see is when they re-release Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in August in 4K in theaters. That is the
Wow.
next movie I'm going to go see. I know a lot of people that are like, we just saw 28 years later. We just see this. We just saw that. Tell you who keeps like constantly on the top of shit like that is Paulie. Paulie is like always like, oh, I saw the movie, you know, a couple days before they did, and blah 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 blah. He goes to the movies constantly, all the time. There's nothing that is interesting. There's nothing interesting to me that I'm like, oh my god, I have to go see it. I have to buy the popcorn. There's a Galactus popcorn bucket coming out that's $100.
Oh my God. Ooh.
No, thank you. I'm totally done with this shit. I'm done. You did it. You blackpilled me.
Yeah.
Star Wars did it. Star Trek did it. The movie theaters done it. I don't even want to go and support the damn theaters anymore because I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. I don't care anymore. I really don't. I'm just like, I used to be like, save the movie theaters, F the coup, save the theaters. And now I'm just like, you know what, guys? You just keep putting in the same bullshit and acting like it's gold when, yeah, I'm not doing it. And I'm sick and tired of someone coming in and buying every fucking popcorn bucket there is. One person who does it every single time. Oh, yeah, same guy came in, spent 10 grand, got all the buckets. I'm like, God, man, you couldn't leave one for a Loki? Sorry, sack of shit. When I find out who you are, beat the shit out of you. If I had a rubber hose, I would beat you.
I changed my mind. I'm reinstating the bonuses. You know, I mean, talk about exhaustion. Has anyone seen the goddamn trailers for Alien Earth? I just saw the first one like 2 or 3 days ago. And of course the first thing you do is you go right to the comments, and I was absolutely shocked and also not surprised by the amount of people who were like, oh, this looks really good. This looks really good. And I just keep thinking, man, you know what? You've wrung Alien dry for the past 30 years. I mean, realistically, what's going to happen? We're going to breed these things. Oh, no, they're going to break out and get loose. Oh, no, we're in trouble. Oh, no, they're running over here. It's the same thing with Jurassic Park. You've really directed yourself into a corner. It's like, oh, here's our new park. Well, what's going to happen? Obviously, something has to go wrong. The dinosaurs are escaping. Oh, God, they're eating people. It's the same thing over and over again. I've honestly just had enough of it all.
Yeah. Both of those franchises, God, I can't talk this morning, y'all. Just go with it. They have done the tropes to death. They have done them to death. And as much as I love dinos, oh my God, anything with a dino in it, I am there. I'm looking up the names. That is where my science nerd comes out, is with dinosaurs. The third, it was the third of the Jurassic World series. I can't even remember. It was where they all came back and they all traveled. Yeah. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I'm like, y'all, the dinos are not going to save the stupid ass script. I know the lore. Shit, I'll write it better. I will. Avatar 2 as well. I loved it just for the Na'vi and Pandora. Dumbass story. Come on, people. I could have written a better story. Get rid of Spider. Oh my God. Yeah. Don't get me started.
Fern Gully.
But I loved it. Look, it was Dances with Wolves in Space. I'm all for that. I'm here for that. Fern Gully. We've all seen it, but it was beautiful. And you know me and my soft little squishy heart saw Pastel Pandora and went, I am there, Na'vi. I am solidarity with you. I am part of your tribe. The second one, like, y'all had a great opportunity. I have a damn story solidified within 5 minutes of watching that film that would have been better than some of the aspects of that film that they gave us. I'll still watch it. I still enjoy it. It's Pandora. But Hollywood, get with the program, please. We're begging you.
This was the Save the Whales edition of...
and I love that. I was here for it. But that kid Spider, fuck all the way off. Making Sigourney Weaver come back and her voice come out of like a 17-year-old girl. When did you have time to get jiggy with a Na'vi? Is it a virgin birth? Does she just spontaneous pop up in your belly? And now she's been... Fuck off with that, y'all. Come see me, Hollywood. I will give you... Dude, call me dude. Director dude. I can't remember your name right now because I can't think. I've had too much coffee. I've been up since 6 o'clock. Call me. We'll work it out. Yes, Dances with Na'vi.
Arwyn's bringing the heat this morning. I felt some smoke on that one. She's throwing more smoke than freaking Robbie Alomar in the '92 World Series. Holy shit!
Yeah,
all I can think of,
Cameron. Thank you, Mephisto. James Cameron.
All I can think of when Arwyn's talking about this is that fucking song from Titanic. Do 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 do. And then all y'all, they went and did this. Do 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 do.
I can honestly say I never watched Titanic.
It's so stupid.
Everybody knows my story from
is.
Titanic.
It's
Everybody knows my
stupid,
story. I was
but-
going to a job interview. I had nothing to do for like 4 hours. Went in the theater, had my popcorn, my drink, watched. You know, I don't know how much the movie I got into. Fell asleep. Got up, was like, you know what? I'm gonna get lunch. I left the theater, went and got lunch, came back. The ship had just started sinking. I ate. I fell asleep. Woke back up. The ship's still fucking sinking. Yeah, that was pretty much Titanic for me. Was fell asleep 3 times during the movie, and it still wasn't over.
I loved the movie except for the boring. I'm sorry, and I'm such a romantic. I am dipped in romance, but the boring ass scenes between freaking Jack and Rose were just like a snooze fest. And I'm sorry, but it would have been way more romantic and way more if she hadn't given it up to him in the back of a damn car. Ew. Ew, somebody's got to sit back there for God's sakes.
The Jack. Jack.
I thought she gave it up. Yeah. Way too damn quick. They could have kissed. They could have loved. They could have done the longing. Then I would have understood a little more at the end. But it's like, yeah, I'm going to hoe it out to you. And then we're going to die. Come on now.
That slut didn't know what romance or longevity or loyalty was. I mean, like, they're floating away on the friggin' broken debris or whatever. It's like, Jack, I'm never letting go. And then she fucking lets him go. And he died.
That'd be true, Arlena.
Like,
true.
what a bitch. What a bitch.
We can't both fit on the wooden plank.
No shit. Like, give me a break. Come on, seriously. I watched it one time when it was on TV. There was absolutely nothing else on. I thought, oh, good, this will cure my insomnia. No, it didn't. I sat through that whole damn thing, and I'm thinking, oh my God, just get on with it. Like, can we fill this thing up faster so the boat sinks quicker?
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, tap dancing Christ, seriously.
You know the cook survived? Did you know that? Did y'all know that? The cook on the Titanic lived in the water. He was in the water. So this whole thing with like Jack being in the water and like, oh my God, you've only got like 2 minutes because iceberg. The cook was in the water the whole time until the rescue ship got there, and he survived.
Wow, I didn't know. I didn't realize.
You know why?
specifically Why?
His ass was so drunk that it kept the alcohol in his bloodstream kept him from freezing to death and dying.
What? No.
Yeah,
no,
you didn't know
really?
about that?
No. I
Yeah,
didn't-
really. It's a true story. You can look it up.
Wow.
Used
Oh
to-
my
Yeah,
God.
oh yeah. That was a big thing for me when I was a kid. I was like, oh my God, the Titanic. How many people survived? How did they survive? What exactly happened to the boat? I used to. Yeah.
Did they have an orchestra playing as the ship was going down?
Oh yeah.
That was real. That was real. That was
I
legit.
know, that was real.
Yeah, that was. I mean, and that's what I really wanted. Yes, they could have had the love story. I'm all about a good love story, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it was. I felt that part they spent too long on that kind of stuff. When I
Big
went,
Fontaine says.
okay,
Oh,
fair,
oh, come
but
on. We've all had car sex at one point in time.
but not when I know the guy for 2 days. I mean,
See, Arwyn thinks it's bad. Arwyn thinks it's bad when two people, couple in the car.
no, somebody else's car, Loki. A straight fuck. I know they couldn't, whatever. But if you're gonna do it, get your own damn car.
Hey, it could have been
you know.
worse. It could have been like one of those, Anyway,
What?
I don't know if I can even say that on YouTube. It could have been
just-
worse. She could have had,
Syphilis?
no. It could have got very messy. Anyway, Jay with $2
Well,
super
probably
chat.
did,
Whoa,
but-
Wolverine Chicken Bob up there looks sick.
Yeah.
He does, absolutely.
I think that's one of Man Squatch's original Dave Bob.
So
The
good.
snake.
And we've got, hold on here. Let me see. We've got Malak and even $2 super chat, who's already gone, who ain't even here yet still. Jay with the $2 super chat. Project Storytime with a 46-month member chat. Thank you guys so very much. This one is for you. We're going a little old school today. We're going back to the beginning. We're going to do the number one. It's the number one score.
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy.
Yeah, boy, that's a dollar bill. I love my ass off. You know what? Say whatever you want about Seth MacFarlane. Be like, Loki, he's like totally far left. I don't care as long as he's funny. Yeah, see, that's a thing. That's what they don't get. And that's what they're never going to get. I don't give a shit how leftist you are. I don't care if you're out there marching with Antifa and being, I don't give a shit. If you can entertain people, then that is your job. I will not judge you by the dumbass political bullshit you follow and spew and all that shit. Because, see, it doesn't matter. As long as you're not like fucking taking advantage of children, no one gives a shit. And that's a lesson Hollywood needs to learn is, why aren't they listening to us? We're the social elite. We're the best of the best. We make the movies. We do this and that. No one fucking cares. That's why.
Yeah.
They have their own shit to deal with, their own problems to deal with, and their own lives to live. We do not give a shit what political rant, blah, 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 whatever. You all need to go out. Remember that dumbass video, Arwyn, where they were all like, you need to go out and get the shot. You need to go out and get the
Yes.
shot. You need to go out and get the shot.
Yes.
You need to go out and get the shot. No one gave a shit. No one cared. No one cares about your dumb politics. No one cares about your dumb policies. We just want to be entertained. Why are you not entertained? No, we're not, DC. You know why? Because this is your third fucking reboot and you still suck. Doesn't matter whether you have James Gunn or not. This is your third reboot and you still fucking suck. Your movies still are ass. That's all that matters. We don't care if Superman is going to confront the socially violent rhetoric of the right online. They're going to hate him, and he's going to have to overcome the alt-right's hatred for Superman. No one gives a shit about any of that. No one cares. We're going to make Superman relevant to the views of today. Look how well that worked out for Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars, and whatever fucking else you can name and put in that basket because, oh my God, we've got to make it relevant for today.
He's no longer for the American way.
Do you know why
people still go back? Way.
You know why people still go back and watch Star Trek fucking 50 years after it released? Because it's relevant all of the time. Not just yesterday, not just today, not just tomorrow. It's relevant around the fucking world. Do you want to know why no one's going to go back and watch Strange New Turds fucking or any of that other bullshit? Because it was relevant for the one day you put it online. It was relevant for that one day after January 11th or whatever the fuck it is. I'm so sick and tired of this shit. Oh, you know what? We're going to be really clever. We're going to link Donald Trump and January to the end of the world in World War III. You fucking losers. And for everyone that's like, Loki, did they really do that? Yes, they really did that. They put that the end of the world message that the January fucking thing in Washington, D.C. led to World War III, the eugenic wars, the destruction of the world, and the formation of Starfleet. Do you know how fucked up your brains are? Is that you never realized that you have Donald J. Trump to thank for fucking Starfleet, the United Federation of Planets, and everything else you've done because you're morons, and it has to be relevant today.
Oh my God. Why is it shows like freaking I Love Lucy can stand the test of time? You can watch I Love Lucy today and still be like, yep, I get it. Because they don't go into all that.
They don't.
We want to escape. We want to laugh. We want to cry. We want to go, ooh, I feel all warm and gushy inside because they got together. We want to feel these things. We are begging. We are throwing our money at you companies to feel these things. We're okay with that. But
you know, I had a rule. I had a rule. No politics on the show. No politics on any of the shows. That was my rule. You know what destroyed that? COVID. The coof. Your bullshit. That's what destroyed that. Why? Because you have to insert all of this garbage into everything you're doing. We're going to make Marvel the MCU because of Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Wienerstein, Harvey Wienerschnitzel, Harvey.
I still trip out on that because I swear to God, I thought all this time the man was gay. I legit thought he was gay.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, he did what? Wait, who? Are you sure? Him? Yeah, I got a rude awakening.
Boots on a girl's shoes in a restaurant, a dark corner. Are you fucking serious?
Jennifer
That
Lawrence,
mean man.
the Weinstein.
That tripped me out, y'all.
Dean Krantz, 39 months. Thank you, brother. He says, good morning, all. Point of order. It is nearly 610 of a century since the original series premiered. Yeah, 60 years.
Wow.
60 freaking years. What did I say earlier? 40 or something? 60 years.
I think the thing that made Star Trek so good is that, and I've said this before and I will die on this hill, they trusted in the intelligence of their freaking audience.
Yeah.
They put out the stuff, and of course Roddenberry had his own opinions on things. Everybody does. They put out dilemmas. They explained what was going on. You usually saw both sides. And then it left you to ponder, wow, let me think about this. And you come up with your own damn conclusion. And usually it's the sane one. It's the common sense one. They knew that. They trusted in that. Why can't companies do that today?
They trusted people were actually intelligent enough at the time to come to the conclusions. Nowadays,
That's a good point, Dave
people
Bob.
don't have the intelligence to do that anymore.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nowadays,
and we're tired of it. We're tired of fucking being treated like we're stupid. I shit you not. And the studio heads have always done that. If you go back and you listen to what Roddenberry talked about after they did the pilot, they were told it's too cerebral. No one ever is going to get it. Oh my God. How little faith in people you actually have. They didn't have it back then. They don't have it now.
I think because, like, when we all grew up, and I'm going to lump, boomers, Gen X, and a good portion of millennials in there. Shit, hang on. I just squirreled. I wanted to make sure I got all the damn generations right. And oh, yeah. Okay, I remembered. Sorry, y'all. It's 6 o'clock. Been up 6 o'clock. Not used to that. Basically, we had our own opinions. We were shown things. We talked about it. We noodled stuff out. We worked this shit out for ourselves. Nowadays, I think people are so used to with the internet being told what to think, being told how to think, being told what's right, that they want to be fed that even in their entertainment. And the rest of us are like, no, I can make up my own mind. Thank you. Quit insulting me with this bullshit. It's not, Emperor has new clothes. We see he's naked. He's butt naked. And and others are like, no, tell us what to think. Tell us, because they're so used to it. Not everyone, but I think it's the culture. If it's not on TikTok, it can't be true, right? Kind of thing.
Right. And we've been treated like they've treated audience like they're morons. And some people will eat all that up. Why would they eat it out? Because we're making it more accessible for everyone. No, you're pushing out everybody that has loved this IP for a small little fucking minuscule section of the audience that has weird fetishes and calls themselves they/them.
But Loki, it's for the modern audience.
all right, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, because I've said this before, and I have never seen such a hypocritical group of people who want to be inclusive for all, and yet all they're doing is turning every single one against your cause. Because when you're trying to include the modern audience, all fucking 5 of them out there, you are shunning the rest of the people who have ate this shit up. Whether it's film, movies, music, TV shows, every single thing that they have lapped up for decades upon decades, they're saying, you know what? Forget it. You're not going to respect the source material. We're not going to respect your what you're trying to put out there with your creative bankruptcy. So yeah, go ahead, bring in your modern audience and watch the pennies just roll down the pile of shit
Yeah.
you're just putting on the floor in front of you. Watch your money and your bankrolls go bye-bye. The rest of us will enjoy what we've been enjoying for our entire lives. We're totally fine with that. You go do you, y'all. Yep. Happy inclusivity. Go fuck yourselves.
Yep.
And Arlena, you know what else? When we got in trouble, our asses got spanked. Yeah, we had a ton of freedom, but we were expected to behave like human beings and to use our brains and to reason things out. And when we didn't do those things, our parents were like, why are you out there acting the fool?
Yep.
Why are you out there behaving the fool? You know better.
Because they have no common sense.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Vic,
Hell
it
yeah,
will,
Arlena.
Vic, it will not let me post this fucking comment, even without anything attached to it. It's like YouTube thinks this is spam. It's my fucking channel. Jesus. It's my channel. And it's like, we think this is spam and we don't want to allow you to put it in the chat. I'm shit you not. YouTube rejected your comment. This is because they think it's spam. Try changing it.
God.
Okay, so what Vic says is it's time to once again bring smog down from the lonely mountain and burn all this shit entertainment to the ground with a $10 Rumble rant.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much, brother.
That's why.
Skull!
Yes.
Oh, God.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why that didn't work. Because you used the phrase "burn it down." YouTube's
I'm
going to
sure.
strike that.
I'm
It's
sure
going
it
to
is.
strike that. Yeah.
I can't say fire it up. I can't say burn it down. I can't say light the fires, Valhalla. I
Oh,
can't say any of
Lord.
that shit. Keith, movie geek. What's up, Keith Moncrief? Dude, I love you. I love you. I love both of y'all crazy bastards over on Pop Culture Minefield. My friends, my homies, my chums, my long-standing associates says, Loki, here's a bit of karma for New Trek. Due to streaming, all of K-Trek shows episodes combined will equal the entire 7 seasons of TNG. Oh, I hate
God.
Trek now. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Well,
I can't stand
not
Star
Trek.
Wars either. It's all of it.
It's not Trek. It's not Star Wars. It's whatever these brainiacs want to think up. Trek, and original Star Wars and all that shit. It's done. It's had its time. It's done. It is etched in the annals of time. That's it. That's what it is. All this new shit.
Anals. You're so into anal.
It is what it is.
He's the anal guy.
I knew you were going to say that.
He's
all
the
this-
anal guy.
Yeah, I knew it was. I knew it was coming. I dug my own hole on that one. Thanks.
Oh, he went into his own hole. That's nice. Not many people can do that.
Peace, y'all. I'm out.
He's out.
I'm out.
He's gone. He just got
Yes.
up and left. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah, Arlena. We still need to establish our weenie, y'all. It's on the books. It's on the books. It's going to happen one day.
The reason Rumble is better, Vic. Thank you, Vic. Oh my God. And you know what? I'm just like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, you check out. Well, when you check out, you're called black pilled. It is
what it
Zero's
is.
black pilled from getting told by Loki about whatever it is that so we just left. Well, I left. I left Star Wars. I don't talk Star Wars anymore. There are people, I can't believe you're so black-pilled. And now they're like, we don't want to talk Star Wars anymore because it's dead. I'm like, welcome to the fucking club.
Yeah.
Come on in, have a drink with the black pill guy.
The whole
We're not going to talk to Loki about that.
the whole little maneuver blackpilled me. I walked out of the theater after that.
We're not going to talk to Loki about Star Wars because he's black pilled. And now they're like, we're not going to talk about Star Wars anymore because we're black pilled. I'm like, well, welcome to the fucking club. Now we can talk again. Now we can have a discussion. By God, just because I don't want to, I'm like, no, I'm not going to watch this series. No, I'm not going to watch this bullshit. No, I'm not going to do it. It's dead. It is dead. Someone was like, the other day, someone was like, the DVD industry isn't dead, Loki. It's just fine. The DVD industry and the Blu-rays and all that shit has gone from an $18 billion business to a $2 billion business. That's a negative of $16 billion. I am sorry, but that's never going to go back to the way it was. Why? Because the majority of people are sold on streaming services.
Mhm.
You can not like it, you can argue it,
It's the
you can
truth.
fight me on it, but guess what? The majority of people aren't going back to physical media. There are collectors, there are people that will go out of their way to find it and buy it, but guess what? The majority is done and gone. Why? Because streaming won at the end of the day. Whether it's
Yeah.
going to bankrupt Hollywood or not, it won with the majority of the people. Why? Because they can go boop boop, watch fucking Charlie Brown and the Eskimos, whatever adventure for the kids. They can sit down and go Disney, boom boom, done, and put something on for the kids. They can sit the damn tyke in front of the TV and go boop there, eat your cereal, watch this, and they don't have to dick around with DVDs. They don't have to dick around with the cable channel going, oh my God, I got to find something for the kid to watch. They can just go boop boop boop. Simplicity was the mother of invention when it came to streaming services. And the more
Absolutely.
complicated they get, the worse it's going to get. But for right now, physical media has died. That's it. It's done. It's over. You can argue with me. You can fight me. You can be like, Loki, that's bullshit. But guess what? Money talks and bullshit walks. And $18 billion versus $2 billion last year speaks fucking volumes. Sorry, I had to get
Agreed.
that out.
Agreed. Except that Charlie Brown and the Eskimos. I've missed that one. I need to look that one up. Because I love me some Charlie Brown. Oh, hell yeah, I totally agree. Because at this point, I won't buy a DVD unless I've seen it and I know it's something I really want to keep in my collection.
Oh,
Before
Arlena, that's,
streaming, absolutely.
can you read that, Arwyn, and explain that one to me?
It's from it's
Black filled all over the place. We know what Arlena's thinking about this morning.
YouTube's become like Hotel California. We're all black pills.
She said pilled, not
See?
pilled, damn it.
I knew it. I
Sure,
thought
too
that's
late.
what you meant.
Too late. It's on the
But-
internet. It's
I love you, Arlena.
Yeah, Arwyn did, Arlena. Yeah, Arwyn did. I never get
Yeah,
to say that.
just
so-
any way you can while you can. Then this is it.
Yeah,
Vic's
I
got it right
agree.
here. Any way you can while you can. And you know what? I got lucky. I just sold a Conan Collector's Edition, that 4K Arrow double pack with the book and all the extra bullshit in it. $150, all because I got an extra one when I ordered it. What did that cost me? It cost me $25. Do you know what's going for now? $150. Do you know what that means? It means they're not making any more and people are getting desperate to get them. Why? Because they love that series. They love Arnold, whatever it is. They're not making more of them. And that's what you get. And oh my God, the menthol smoking crackhead is back. Look at the picture. I'm not
Oh
talking
my
about CBR.
Oh my God.
I'm talking about menthol lady. Oh my God, you're black pill, Loki. Yeah, menthols, you're black pill. Don't be a black pill blob, Loki. Star Wars can still be saved. Oh, I'm sure it can. I'm sure it can. I'm sure it's right on the cusp of coming back with a whole bunch of fucking idiots that are dudes wearing dresses at Marvel. I'm sure that and Star Wars. I'm sure that's gonna work. Lucasfilm has a whole shitload of guys walking around in dresses. That's what's gonna save Star Wars, y'all. And thank you very much, brother, for the 18-month membership. You guys kick ass, you take names, you chew bubblegum, and we are all out of freaking bubblegum this morning because I've had it.
You know, I remember the very first time I ever saw a man in a dress. It was at a science fiction convention many years ago, and it was a long. It was actually I would have worn, or not a dress. It was a skirt. I would have worn the skirt, but it was weird. And now, it's like, you know, no big deal. Ooh, I can't, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't do a man in a skirt. I just, no.
The first time I saw anything like that was on Crocodile Dundee, and they cut that part of the movie out.
Oh
You can't
wait,
even
that
see
was
that anymore.
what? That was great. That was great. They cut
It's
it
a Black
out.
Knight. It's not a Sheila.
Oh my
Send the
God,
check,
that was
bitch.
so good. Yeah, but this was just a dude. He wasn't in makeup. He was wearing a black sweater. He looked kind of like, remember those poetry reading parties, the beatniks with all in black. Well, he was wearing the black sweater, short black hair, and he had this long, beautiful black velvet skirt. And I was like, dude, it is wasted on you. I am
And like
sorry.
you remember
It's
how your
horrible.
grandma had those wraps, those fucking the head wrap thing. It's what Griswold wears in Family Vacation, where he's in the attic and he's watching the old family movies and he's got like the grandma wrap thing that he had over his head.
Yeah.
That's what that motherfucker was wearing. I was like, that's my grandma wears something
No.
like that. Why does grandma wear something like that? Because that guy is not supposed to be wearing that, boy. That's a dude? Yeah, that's a dude. Gender check.
Y'all, I can't. I can't. I know everyone when that old
Babushka.
who was that singer? That famous damn young boy singer, Harry Styles. When he showed up and was on Vogue in a full damn ball gown dress, I was like, ugh, no. You
Nope.
girls cannot, if you girls were honest, you can't find that sexy. I'm sorry.
And they
You
just
could
bat their eyelashes at him and go,
Oh.
oh.
No.
Because they
my
think it's
God.
cute that him and one of the other dudes in that, I can't even call it a band because it's not a band. It's like a boy group.
Yeah.
No, I had to hear all about that from kiddos about how Harry Styles and one of his buddies in his band were like secretly twinking with each other. And I'm like, I don't want to know that.
I don't care.
I don't want to know that. Kurt Cobain wore a dress. Nobody fucking talked about him and his buddy in the back, like slurping and derping.
Oh my God.
No, thank you. And so I'm sure somebody out there, what's wrong with that, Loki? I don't need to know about anybody slurping and derping. Do I sit here and talk about me dipping and diving? No, I do not. I do
It's
not get on here and talk
private.
about me and my wife's sex life.
Ugh.
I don't need to hear about fucking some dude getting with another dude, having fun with another dude.
No, none of that. Y'all, no. It's not a participation sport outside of the people participating. We don't want to know. It's fetishes, keep them to your. I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't fucking
keep this
care.
shit to your own. You don't hear me telling stories.
Enjoy your life. I just don't need to hear about it.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone look good in dresses. I'm going to tell you something. $2 super chat. If you go back, I don't know if this is on the DVDs because I've never owned a South Park DVD, but on the original VHS, Trey and Matt would be laying like on a rug in front of
They're
the
there.
fire, and they'd have
It's-
like these dogs.
It's
Right,
there.
they'd be like rubbing the stomach of the dog over exaggerated while they're talking to the camera,
and
you're
it'd
like,
be a different dog every time.
What?
yes,
They-
I'm not kidding you.
They are on the DVDs. They stopped those after, I don't know, like the 4th, 5th, or 6th season, but they are on the physical.
These were
DVD.
intros to the episode where they're like laying in front of the fire and they're giving their gay words of wisdom or
Yeah.
whatever, and they're like rubbing the stomach of all these different dogs. It's
Okay.
like everybody brought their dog in for them to record these fireside chats where they like rub the stomach over exaggerated, and you see the dogs like Wang like fucking sitting there like while they're rubbing that, and it's one of those weird things where I was like, dude, this is. And I told my buddy, I remember when they first came out, I was like, this is gay. And he was like, no, it's not. It's funny. It's South Park. And I'm like, no, these two guys, no. I'm sorry, but no. And it would be years later, we'd get in a fight about it. Fucker, I know what I'm saying. Right. And then later, they come out. It's like, oh, yeah, they're totally fucking. I'm like, yeah, I figured that out in basketball when they're sitting there licking a dong on basketball.
God.
I'm not dumb, And yeah, the Red Rocket. El Perro's Red Rocket.
Oh
I
my
don't care.
God.
They're having like a funny moment. They're making fun of it. They know how to. If anybody in Hollywood knows how to make fun of themselves, which I absolutely love, it's Matt and Trey. I don't give a shit if they're gay or not. I don't give a fuck as long as it's funny. Just like I don't care about someone's politics. I don't care if you're super left, super right. I don't give a shit. Entertain me. That's your job, right? Your job is to entertain. Why are you not entertained? Well, because you're sticking fucking dumbass politics in everything. Everything has to be relevant for today. And the reason why, you flaming fucking fritters, aren't getting anybody watching your shit. They're not watching Doctor Who. They're not watching Star Wars. They're not watching Star Trek. It's because you had to make this all about your fucking giant gaping bunghole that you get blasted in every other day. And then you're like, why isn't anybody watching? We don't get it. Losers. Thank you, June Long, for your $2 super chat. You guys keep the fucking fires burning bright, and this was just for you, brother. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
I'll be over. I should be over at Echo Base. We didn't do it last week. I don't know until I hear from Nick. So I won't know until later today what's up with that, whether I'll be on over at Echo Base at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be back for a late show tonight. Keep your eyes open for that. Should be a lot of fun where we just hang out, talk shop, kick back, put our feet up, and end the week with a drink and a smile and a laugh. Who else? Arwyn, what do you got? We got Backtube later.
Backtube tonight. We're talking horror movies, what we like, what we don't. Also, it's Backtube. We talk about everything under the sun. And then tomorrow, I believe Eris's on Eris's channel.
Oh no!
I think. I'm pretty sure. I got to find out because we finished book 2 last week, so I got to find out what we're doing this week. But yeah, that's what's going on.
Cool. Anybody else? Anybody?
Bueller.
Okay, I gotta redirect over to Machini. Is he live now? Where is he? Oh my God! Why do I have like Israel attacked? Israel fights back. Iran shooting nukes. Blah 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 blah. Everything's like drama. There's Machini. All right, we're gonna save that. We're gonna send you over there as soon as we get it here, guys. Thank you, seriously, everyone, for your support, for your views, for hanging out with us, for your friendship, for the fact that you guys are like family. Seriously, thank you from everyone here in Valhalla, everyone here with Stone Cold Loki, except for this guy who's going to be MIA for a little bit. So he will be missing in action. We're going to do a Where Is Zero, where we like make books and like try and like draw him into a background. Where is Zeropium? So we don't know when he'll be back, but bro, thank you seriously for everything you do. You're a major part of Fridays now, where you were just a minor part of Monday before. Am I going to actually get away with that? Or is he going to be like, fuck you, asshole?
You son of a bitch.
Anyway, that's right.
Anyway. I wasn't gonna make a thing out of it. Yes, for the foreseeable future, your Fridays will be back to the OG trio for a while. Life is stepping in the way for a little bit. So it's not goodbye. It's just I'll see you later. But thank you.
He'll be back eventually. And guys, keep your eye out on the merch store because we will be launching the FAFO shirt. Fuck calm. Die in battle and go to Valhalla. So that'll be a new shirt. It's the FCOM shirt. So we will be debuting that here in the next couple of weeks where we'll have an actual new shirt for the first time in God knows how long. So get your shirt. Get your FCOM shirts right here. Loki says FCOM, die in Valhalla. Merchandising.
The search for more money.
Thank you so very much, Jose. We're getting out of here. Guys, be safe. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. That's the key. Always speak friend to enter. We'll see you on the next one. You guys have a great Friday.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.